This is how you need to be spending your season tickets in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. Hope you're having a great week so far, and without further ado, let's talk spending tickets. Now, a couple very important pieces of information you're gonna need to know before you go through and jump into the store and start just spending these tickets all willy-nilly. Let's talk how many tickets you're truly gonna get in the Season 1 pass. Because boys, I went through every single level in here and did the math for you. If you do not have the premium field pass in this game and you max this field pass out so you get to level 45, you are going to be earning a total of 9,875 tickets. Then option 2, if you're like me and you got the premium field pass, you spent your pre-order points on that and you get to level 45, you will earn a total of 11,715 tickets. And of course, those are some pretty important numbers to know, because in order to make some decisions on how we're going to spend these tickets, well, we got to know how many tickets we truly have to work with. Now, obviously, if you don't get to level 45, those numbers, they're going to be a little bit lower, but for the sake of the video, let's assume you get there, and even if you don't, the strategy isn't really going to change. Okay, now with your tickets, you've got two different options. Number 1 is going through and spending them on season upgrade players, and number 2 is spending them on these packs in the store like Boom or Bust, Loading Ups, or Scouting Fantasies. Now, first things first, the upgrade token option, how that's going to work is pretty simple. You can get the cards up to 85 overalls today if you would like to. If you want to get them up to 87s, which is their maximum, you'll have to wait until champion players in this game are at 87s. Because essentially the way this ticket store is going to work is when we get 86 overall champions in MUT 26, the 86 overall season upgrade token, it'll become available, and so on and so forth. When 87 overall champions are in the game, the 87 overall upgrade token, it'll pop up in the store. Now, a little bit more math, and then I promise I'm done for today's video. If you would like to go through and upgrade your season player to an 85 overall player today, that will cost you 1,830 season tickets. If you would like to get the card up to an 87, EA Sports will put 2 more packs in the store, and I would think it'll probably cost you about 3,700 tickets to get the card from a 0 overall or an 81 up to their 87. Now boys, here's the curveball, because right now you can get these cards up to 85 overall players, but if we look at the stats of these cards as 85s, they're not good. T. Higgins is an 83 speed receiver at an 85 overall. When he gets up to an 87, he goes up to 86 speed, which is very serviceable, but an 83 speed receiver, like, we don't need that on our team. Now, the same can be said about really all these other players. An 80 speed Brian Urlacher, I'm actually just going to close this tab. We are not going to be using that card. I'm sorry. Then Xavier McKinney is kind of the same story. An 82 speed strong safety is not really that good. At an 87 overall, he gets up to 86 speed. That's really solid. Right edge Khalil Mack, the exact same thing. And then the same thing is going to happen with Marshawn Lynch. These cards at 85s, they're not that sick. Now, the only caveat to that is this 85 overall Jalen Hurts, who's got 83 speed and actually pretty nice stats across the board. 83 speed, 83 throw power. That is not bad at all. If you're in a situation where you need a quarterback, this is the caveat to today's video. If you want Jalen Hurts, yes, you can go through and spend your tickets today, but I'm going to give you guys a bit of a different strategy in today's video that's a little bit more holistic, because we've established that yes, these 85 overall players, they're not that sick. We don't need them today, but we do want the cards likely when they get to 87 overalls. So here's what we're going to do. Along the way in this field pass, you're going to get a ton of these upgrade tokens, and what these tokens will do is they will boost up your players from 81s to 82s to 83s. This one right here gets your card to an 85. Now, along the way inside of this field pass, if you got the premium pass, there'll be enough tokens in here to get a player up to an 87 overall for free. That is electric. You won't need to spend a season ticket. Now, additionally, you're also going to get a bunch of upgrade tokens in the non-premium section, and if you're a non-premium field pass user, or you're like me and you got the premium field pass, but you're simply going to get a bunch of these other tokens, there will be enough tokens to get 1 card to an 87 and 1 card to an 85. And the strategy that I'm going to tell you guys to do when it comes to spending your season tickets on players is to not spend them on players right now. I would not recommend you spend them on these upgrade tokens. Rather, what you should do is get your free one up to an 87, get one up to an 85, and then once that card's at an 85, then you'll want to go through and buy the final 2 packs when they come in the store. What that will allow you to do is get 2 free cards maxed out while only spending a couple of season tickets on an 86 overall pack and an 87 overall pack when those come in the store. Now, obviously, I'm telling you, okay, don't spend season tickets on the upgrade tokens. Well, what should we spend them on? These packs right here, they're going to actually give you coin value for your season tickets, which is pretty nice. Now, there's 3 different types of packs in the store. Number 1 is Boom or Bust player packs. The way these work is they're giving you a 79 plus, and the odds of you getting like an 83 and 82, they're not awful. They're actually pretty decent. Then the second option is going to be a loading up pack, which is a brand new pack in the store right now. It is a 76 plus loading up pack for 950 season tickets. You can go through and get a bunch of 76 plus players. I can't lie, with golds being somewhat expensive in Madden Ultimate Team, this is not a bad pack to open right now. If you're watching this in a couple of weeks though, or even in a month, this pack is probably probably not for you because gold players, they're just not super expensive anymore. Then finally, there's a scouting fantasy pack that's pretty much the same as the loading up, except it's going to give you a fantasy option for the 76s and a fantasy option for some lower overall cards. For me, this one's not worth it. So that's going to leave us with two different types of packs, which I will test out both in today's video, the 79 plus boomer bust and the loading up pack. For me, what I'm going to do is I'll open up 179 plus boomer bust and I'll open up 174 plus loading up in today's video. Because like I said, I don't think upgrading these players today is the move unless you really want Jalen Hurts. If you want Jalen Hurts, be my guest. That's a decision for you to make. For me personally, I'm going to pass on Jalen Hurts. I'll probably buy like a Justin Herbert or a Baker Mayfield in the coming days, and maybe I'm going to make enough coins right here to actually get that card. And then don't worry, those cards like T. Higgins, those cards like Marshawn Lynch, if you want those cards on your team, well, they're not even good right now as 85, so allow yourself to get these tokens to upgrade the players for free, and then once they end up having stats that are serviceable and they have stats you actually want on your team, that's when you go through and buy the tickets, when they actually get up to 87s and have stats that will play in your squad. All right, 74 plus loading up pack. I'm going to try this one. I think this has a life to try right now, but the majority of the time, you're going to want to stick to the boomer bust in terms of whether it's the higher overall one or the lower overall one. For the loading up pack right here, this one seems decent to open as a 74 plus. It's half the tickets for only 2 lower overall. And then honestly, the same can be said about the boomer bust, but I will try the 79 plus in today's video because it's likely going to have the best odds. Let's go through and open up a loading up pack right here. This is nice coin value for the account, which is absolutely wonderful. And we're going to start it off with an elite 82 Joey Bosa. Come here, bro. That is why I'm telling you, you're going to want to open these packs up, because just by opening up this one pack that costed me 500 tickets, I can sell off Joey Bosa and I can buy Baker Mayfield. I just got a quarterback who is better than Jalen Hurts. And guess what, fellas? I didn't have to spend 2,000 season tickets. I literally had to spend 500 of them, and we still get the rest of this entire pack to open in today's video. But an 82 overall pull, that is electric. There should be some expensive like 76s right now we can pull in this game as well. 78 overall Darius Williams, that's not a bad pull. We will take it right here. And final card's gonna be a 76 Austin Jackson. All right, now I can't lie, I'm a little bit hesitant to drop all these tickets on the 79 plus boomer bust after how good that loading up pack was in today's video. But for the content in today's video, let's give the boomer bust pack a try. If we pull an elite card, that's gonna be electric, man. Like an 82 plus, an 83 plus, those all sell for a nice amount of coin on the auction block. 79 plus boomer bust pack. This right here is probably the best pack you can open up for free in Madden Ultimate Team. And let's see what we can pull. Like I said, the loading ups are a really nice option right now, but boomer bust, I feel like I gotta try one. I gotta try my first one in Madden Ultimate Team. Show me the blue, EA. Please, not just a 79. It's gonna be a blue, and it's an 80 Montez Sweat. That's like not a bad pull, but also not a great one. I think we busted right there. I would like to boom instead. Now, regardless though, by following my strategy, you're gonna end up making enough coins that you can really get any quarterback you want to. You're also gonna be able to get multiple season players while spending the least amount of season tickets. And that to me is the #1 strategy you guys want to follow to spend your season tickets in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see the fastest way possible to level up in MUT 26, I made a full guide giving you some kind of unique tips and tricks that will make sure your MUT level is the highest possible. I'll pop it up on my face right here. Click it because there are a couple of hidden tricks that you might want to know. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all boys. See ya. Peace.